It's Kanga reporting from the Quicksilver Pro at Snapper Rocks in Queensland, Australia, the first event of the World Tour, and there's a new head judge, Richie Porter, taking over from Perry Hatchett. This means there's going to be some changes going on in the judging, and one of the things I've noticed that there's going to be perhaps some penalties and some advantages. One of the surfers that's going to be judged down because of flatness in his turns is going to be Brazilian Adriano de Souza. And really interestingly, it's also going to happen and has been happening at this event with Kelly Slater. And you can see as he comes off the top carving, he puts the board flat and pivots it, and then comes down free-falling flat and rides the rest of this wave in really fantastic form. But surfing flat like that is not going to get scored highly by the judges in this event for certain, and probably for the rest of the tour. There's a group of surfers that are going to take advantage of these changes in the judging. Joel Parkinson, classic carve and power surfer, is going to be one of them. And you can see that he does carve the board fluidly, stays on edge on rail, and is a great surfer. He's going to take advantage of this, particularly at Bells Beach and other good wave carving spots. But even Joel has to look at new school moves, as you can see when he pops this little aerial move at the end of the wave. Two-time world champion Mick Fanning, classic barrel rider here at Snapper, and with beautiful carve and power arcs, is another surfer that's going to benefit from this, because I know that he's going to be raising his game through the rest of the events. You see big bottom turn, top turn combinations with immediately pulling in the barrel. Mick has great understanding of this system and will adjust accordingly. Bobby Martinez, a fantastic goofy footer who has shown up with some incredible bottom turn, top turn carving combinations, is another beneficiary of the new system. And as you can see here, Bobby fluidly carves from maneuver to maneuver by putting the board on edge and powering through his moves. The real people taking advantage of it is going to be surfers like Dane Reynolds, who use power and carve, but you can see how they can throw a normal re-entry into an incredible aerial tail slide, new school style of move. Dane for sure is an example of the type of surfer that ASP is looking for on their tour. As you can see, carves a big floater re-entry, traditional move there. A good mix of new school and old school surfing. Geordie Smith surfed brilliantly at Snapper, and he's a surfer with traditional carve and flow. But you can see transitions from that into a very, very big new school hack off the top with busting fins out, tail first. This kind of high performance maneuver is exactly what ASP is trying to get at with their new shift in the judging criteria. And of course, the person who took most advantage of it at Snapper Rocks was West Australia's Taj Burrow. And you can see by how vertical he moves the surfboard here. But once he gets up on the lip, he does some jiggy jig, blows the tail out the back, busts the board sideways, and does an airdrop. This is exactly what the criteria is looking for. Radical surfing, new school moves, creativity. Taj Burrow is really looking the part. This is Kanga in Queensland with some insight into ASP's new judging criteria.